Hello. I don't know how to make this complicated story short, but I'll try. Well, I paid $75 for a 15-minute psychic session from psychic Christopher Golden at Beverly Hills, California. All I wanted is to back together with my ex, Patty. We're both women, which is really important for the whole story. Chris told me that Patty went back to her husband, Jermaine, because her affair with me was just a phase. And he basically told me she was not a lesbian. So I found that a really big outed comment, if you know what I mean. And it also meant she did not prefer women. So I could not stop hitting myself. I have spent a considerable amount of money and time in therapy, thanks to Mr. Golden, the homophobe. And I was really discontent. So I booked a 1-hour session for $300 with Chris, the Golden Psychic. And it's a lot of money, if you know what I mean. So I asked this jerk if there was any kind of spell he could do to make Patty want to come back to me. So he said that spells do not work and spells are the bad thing to do. When it comes to love, you should not mess with someone's emotions, blah blah blah. And he also said that spellcasters are just scammers and they're just taking people's money and doing absolutely nothing. As I was desperate, as I said, I offered to pay Chris my whole life savings. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I was really desperate. So the homophobe still said no. And this costed me even more money as a therapist, as she said I had to go to see her every single day or else the state won't send me back my check. Well, okay. And finally, I booked another 1-hour session with homophobe Mr. Beverly Hills Super Fancy Psychic, and he sent me back a refund with an email saying that he feels he cannot help me. Well, I was so mad that I could not stop pacing and praying to Jesus. Actually. I begged Chris with several messages and emails, and now he has really done it for me. But I don't know how to say it, and I don't feel comfortable showing that on camera, but I woke up with male genital parts I was really sure I didn't have before. And my point is, I did not order this part, if you know what I mean. I ordered Patty's love, not the male genital part. And I do not appreciate this, as it's not what I wanted, and it's not what I asked for. So every time I look at it, it's pointing at me, and honestly, I can't stop playing with it because it's a new thing for me. And I thought he said no spells, okay? No spells, he said, and now he has cast a spell on me. Obviously. And I don't think this is the right thing to do. Okay, I shouldn't be smoking on the video, but I'm nervous. Anyways, I contacted Patty, and I told her about my new parts, and she will still not talk to me. And also, she's getting a restraining order for civil harassment. And thanks to Chris, that's what's happening right now. And I did not deserve it, and Chris doesn't want to take my calls. I kept on calling him and emailing him, and he said, sorry, I prefer girls. I'm sorry. I think I am a girl. I'm not big-headed or full of myself, but I'm a really pretty girl. I mean, at least prettier than most of girls you can see on the street nowadays. And I don't know. I want Chris to take this spell back because I did not order this part, and he doesn't want me. And Patty doesn't want me. So, Chris, if you're watching this, you gotta let me move in with you. Or please remove this part. Thank you. You screwed up my life, you know that.